Okay, so now we're now we're connected. So guys that are on right now, if you can hear my voice, go ahead and throw me something in the chat saying I'm coming in okay and you can hear me. I would greatly appreciate that. We'll get started here in a few minutes. I'm gonna turn it over to Randy. He's gonna commentate tonight, so we'll get started in a few minutes. We're running a little behind, so it might be 10 minutes or so. But just sit tight, and we'll get this thing rolling. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in.
Darren, leave it on. I can't hear nothing. Can they hear me? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to Classic Q. Going to be an epic match tonight against Darren and Craig versus Sam and Fernando. Race to 11, $100 a man. So can everybody hear me pretty good? Okay, I see it. Yeah, we hear you, old timer. Okay, got it. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to my son Benny in Belfast, Ireland, with his lovely girl Andrea. Thanks for watching. I see somebody's got true story. I really don't know who's going to win this match. I believe it's going to be a coin toss. This is probably going to be the best match of the year so far. I'll try to do a good job for you guys tonight commenting the match. I probably won't be as good as Matt Campow or Jeff Jones, but I'll do what I can for you. Kevin, thanks a lot for tuning in. Uh, we appreciate you. Everybody that's on listening, Kevin Joyner makes beautiful cue sticks. I was trying to do a what's in the bag with Darren. Maybe we can get an interview in a little bit later. And I believe the match is getting ready to start here pretty quick. Okay, looks like they're getting ready to start it up. Okay, we got a race to 11. They're lagging for the break. Race to 11. Rack your own for your partner. Looks like Darren and Craig have got the break first. So I'm sure Craig's going to get that BK rush out. All right, here we go. He pocketed a ball. It looks like Darren's electing to go for the stripes. I can't see if that 14 will go, but I'm sure he's looking at it. Looks like he's going for a safe, maybe the possible safety. Well, I believe that 4 ball will go in the side pocket. Let's see what Sam elects to do. And he pocketed it. Oh, Fernando missed the 1 ball. Let's see what Craig does. I believe he called safe. No, I guess he didn't. Darren's going to the table. I think I might have played safe on that shot. But he could still play safe here. I don't know how they're going to get to that 14. Or I guess he could shoot the 13 up into the 1. And I think that's what he did. Well, the game has just changed. That was a nice shot by Darren. Good pocket speed, blocked that pocket. And Sam returned the favor. Nice shot. He played safe, which was excellent. Sam called a timeout. I guess he wants to discuss what's going to happen here. And he played safe. I think this would be a good safety shot here as well. Yes, sir. True story. I agree with you. The 14 is the winning ball. And Darren played a very good safety. And well, now the question is, do you bank the 14 across corner and go for the win, or cut it in the corner actually? Oh, the 7 and the 2 still look a little bit tricky. Nice shot by Fernando. I'm sure Sam will come with the cue ball off the rail if he gets down uh, under the 14 where he can maybe just roll a 7 into the 2 or play safe. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. Here comes a safety, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Now, if that 14 ball may go by there, and Darren's looking at it, I think he's probably going to play safe. No? Yeah, I think he's going to come off of that 14 ball. Okay. Yes, sir. True story. That's probably what Sam's going to try. Here it comes a kick shot. I think I'd play safe off that 14 and with some left English and try to put the cue ball over, maybe get it behind the 8 and try to get ball in hand here. Yes, safe on the 10 ball, and that's well, a pretty good shot. He can still see the 2 ball, but if it could very easily get out of control here with that 14. I think yeah, he's probably going to play safe here. Put that cue ball exactly. Oh, he got away from him. I don't know if the 7-2 combo goes. He's going for a safety again. Here's where you play the safety to win this game, because that 14 ball will go in the bottom corner left. Now, oh, wow, I didn't see that coming. I don't know about a game over combo here. I can't see if that 14 will go into that, but I don't think it will. Now they want somebody to watch his shot, so this is going to good hit. Wow. Well, he called it, made it. This is a tough shot here. And he put the ball in the pocket. I'm pretty sure that there'll be a safety right here. I would imagine Craig will shoot the 10 ball into the 2. Yes. And give him a do or die shot. Okay. 3 balls. This should be over, I would imagine. Hit it perfect. Oh, come on. He'll make it. He'll cut that in the corner. See if he can get good ball speed. Maybe play the 8 ball on the side or down the corner. He shot a little hard, but I'm sure Darren can handle this. Straight in, bottom left corner. And so we had a first game down. Darren and Craig won. And I guess they're playing alternating breaks. So Sam's racking. Fernando will break. That was a pretty interesting first game there. Okay, here comes break rack 2. Looks like he broke dry. Craig's going to the table. We also have this Saturday one pocket tournament next door. Darren has that pro shop on two 9-foot Brunswicks. If you're interested, I think they still have one or two slots open, $100 entry fee. Uh-oh, Craig hung the four ball up in the corner. The only rough ball on this, oh, he's going for stripes. The 8 ball was tying things up. Still open. So let's see what Darren takes here. And he made the combination. They have solids. He's looking at the 6 ball. He looks like he set him up for a pretty good shot at it. Everything looks wide open. If all they have to worry about is getting on the 8 ball. Nice shot. Very nice shot. We got a lot of viewers watching. Viewers from Ireland, Germany, West Virginia, St. Louis. Uh, well, looks like he's going to play the blue 2 in the bottom corner right, and probably he should get right over there where Craig can play the 8 in the corner at the top right. Just like that. Nice shot. Look at the shape on that. Wow. That's how the game's played. And Darren and Craig are up 2-0. Okay, rack 3. Darren's breaking. And he's breaking with a custom cue that's made by his brother Kevin Joyner. Man, what a hit. But he come up dry. Fernando's coming to the table. Yes, sir, a true story. That was a good out. Okay, Fernando opted for the little balls. He pocketed the 4 ball in the side pocket. They've got some work to do here. He got a little close to his work there. I think it's still makeable. They got problems with the 3 and the 6 and the 8. Uh, he scratched and ball in hand, missed a 7 ball. See if Craig goes for the breakout, shoot the 11 and get the 14 out of there. I believe that's what he's trying to do. Let's see what happens. Good shot. Wow, what a shot. The only ball they got a problem with, it looks like to me, is a 9 ball. Nice shot. Perfect speed. I believe he could probably nudge this 9 right here. He opted not to. He's good shot. Let's see what Darren does here. Okay, they elected to do their timeout. True story, hit the 10 to the side and used a 12 to break out the 9. Good idea. I believe that's a 15 he's shooting, and he had a 15 ball on the side. Right. Here we go. Well, he's left him, looks to me like 2 bank shots. I don't know how he can get to the 13. This might be a good time to play a safety. Roll, barely bump to 13. He's going for the bank. I like it. Look at this. Oh, just missed it. Good shot. Good try. Sam called a combo. He's going for the bank. He got side rails with that 6 ball. And he missed it. I can't tell if that 9 ball is straight in, but if it is, there, it's not. He's playing safe. Sam called the 7 ball. I'm sure he's playing a combo, 3 into it, and he missed it. It looks like Darren straight in the side with the 9, 13. This should be over. I don't see them missing these balls. Nice shot. Now you got him tree topped. It's gonna be a little difficult. He missed the 13, but he's got that pocket left blocked. That got a little funky. And Sam played lock-up safety, pretty stout. If you're not doing nothing, come on down, grab a cold beer. They got a couple of tables, 2 tables are open if you want to play some pool, or just come down and watch the match live. Looks like Darren's going to give him ball in hand. Okay, going to come down to whether or not he can get on the 8 ball. Well, it's going to be a shot where he's probably going to go 2 rails, maybe 1, but he's got to hit it. He's going 1 rail. Looks like he's shooting it top right, and it looks like he hit it pretty good. So they should be out here. Nice out. Score is 2-1. Tonight's Wednesday night. Keep in mind they still have the Monday night Clash for the Cash. If you're interested in calling somebody out or setting up a money match, you want it live streamed. I believe Darren's doing that now Mondays or Wednesdays. All right, here we go. Rack number 4. Fernando's breaking. the 3 ball in the top right corner. The 9 ball just dropped in the bottom right. There's a little bit of work to do there. It looks like the 4 is tied up with the 12 ball. Like Sam's elected to go with stripes. Oh, we missed it. Just barely missed it. There you go. Nice shot. I don't see nobody in the chat. Could you all still hear me? Okay, thank you. True story. Darren put some low left on that and tied the 2 up with the 12. Looks like Craig's playing safe. Yes, true story. Monday is challenge matches, and I guess there's no tournament now on Wednesday, so they're playing a challenge match tonight. So you have to really get a hold of Darren to ask that question, but I don't think he would have a problem with it. And we have the upcoming Scotch doubles tournament, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And we have the old timers tournament every Monday. 60 and over to play in it. Sam just played safe, locked another ball up with the 1. Yeah, true story. You're probably correct. It looks like Fernando just played safe and he hit the 15. Nice safety. I believe it's going to come down to the 2 and that's the 12 ball, I believe. He's called the 15 across corner. He came up a little bit short. For those of you out there, go ahead on and share this with your friends. Let them watch the video. We've already had 81 views. Okay, Darren played safe. Fernando just called safe. Craig called safe. Well, Fernando's going for it for the bank. He called it across side. Doesn't look like he's got enough. No, he's going down low, so he's going to try to stop it. And he just missed it. Let's see what Darren elects to do on this. I think he's going to leave that 2 ball there to block that corner pocket. Yeah, banking the two or hide the cue behind it just enough to get off the wall is a very good option. I think Darren's looking at that. I think he's looking. I think he's going to go with the one ball and try to hit it just with enough speed to make him bank that. Yeah, just like that. As long as he doesn't scratch. Oh no. Well, he's still got work to do to get on the. Let's see what he does. I think he's going to try to roll that cue ball, which is dangerous. I think he's going to try to roll it in between the 2 and 8. Nope, he left him bank shot, and he's calling it cross side, and he made it. Nice bank shot. So we have tied score 2-2. Yeah, this could very easily go hill. I agree. Hey, Darren. All right, let me get this score adjusted. 2-2. We have a match, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Got somebody rooting for Sam and Fernando. Said, here comes the comeback. Okay. He just called a combination, called the 11, and he made it. He overcut that 14 ball, and it looks like he got a pretty good roll out of that. There goes Darren back to the table. He pocketed the 5, and wow, what a shot. Left him safe for more shots. Craig's playing the green 6 down in the corner. Hey, nice shot. Darren's hitting them balls dead center pocket. They got a little work to do to get to the 2. Nice shot on the 7. I don't know if I think that's 6 ball. If it goes through, I guess it does. Darren's calling it. All right. Sam and Fernando's got 5 left on the table. Let's see what they can do with the rest of this rack. A true story. I just want to ask you real quick. Who are you predicting is going to win this match? You think it's going to go hill? Okay, you favor Craig and Darren, and we have someone else on online that's favoring Sam and Fernando. So yeah, if anybody's out there listening wants to get in on the comments and make a comment, we'd appreciate it. We've got over 100 views so far. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Kevin. 11-9, Darren and Craig. I could see that. When you roll that, that's okay. Bumped the 8 into the 9, but it's still makeable. I'm pretty sure that Sam will shoot that now, although he could come back out and play the 9 in the same corner, which I like better. Yes, apparently so does he. Oh, he's. I'm not so sure I would have played it that way, but let's see what happens here. We got a couple teammates down here from Fernando and Sam's club. Well, I'm on their team, but Bob and Bruce Marshall's down here supporting them. Let's see what he does with this 9. Ah, he knows these pockets are tight. He missed that one. Let's see if not sure what's going on there. He, they seem to think that he didn't hit the 9 ball first. Okay, there we got Robert. Thanks for jumping in there. Uh, Looked to me like he hit the 9 ball first. This should be a pretty easy out. Okay, straight down the rail. He's called it down in the corner. Let's see if he can pocket the 8 ball and wrap this one up. And he made it. Score is now 3-2. Hey, Matt, thanks for getting online, buddy. I wish it was you here in the booth. You're much better at this than I am. But thanks for getting online and following the match. Who do you like in this one, Matt? Okay, well, Robert, I hope Fernando wins for you so you don't have to hear about it tomorrow at work. Uh, it's going to be a tough match. I was just curious if somebody seen that shot that Fernando shot. I guess Darren seemed to think that he skidded the ball with his stick. I'm quite honestly, I had my eye off the table for that particular shot, but they won the match, that game anyway. There you go, Matt. There you go. I think you're hitting it good. There's George Goodsey. Ride the rail, my man George. He did hit it with the cue. Okay, George. Thank you. They won the match anyway. Okay, Kimmerman 29. What up? Everything good? Thanks for coming online and watching it. And George, thanks again for the replay on that. Actually, Craig was standing in the way of me to start with. I'm kind of watching the actual live match. Okay, Jay, my man, my old road dog. Yes, sir. Vinny, how much Matt see? Looks like Vinny might want to get some action here with Matt on some type of bet. But Jay, thanks for coming up online. I didn't know that was your call sign. Who do you like in this? I'm sure you like your brother and Craig. What, your teammates? Okay, Vinny, Matt, calling you for Ulysses Grant for a 50. It's good to see there's some real high class pool players watching this match. I love it. Okay, there's Darren pocketing that ball in the side pocket, shooting it like it's got force. Okay, Vinny, I'm not so sure what that means. Looks like you put some kind of crickets or something up there. Remember, I'm old. I don't know what all that stuff means. Matt does. Nice, Vinny. You got the word from Vegas? Wow, you guys are too much. We've got a lot of people coming in the queue now watching this match, loving it. Okay. Well, let's see what they can do with this rack. The 15 ball looks like it's makeable up here in the bottom right corner. When you're looking at the computer screen, it is a little bit difficult, but nice shot. Yellow in the blue side. Okay. Not sure what that means. Oh, Craig missed that cut shot. Okay, Kimberman 29. My old road dog, Vinny. Me and you should do a Monday night matchup. Vinny, you just got called out. Uh, he missed the six up in the corner. And I'll be honest with you guys, I know these guys that are playing, and I don't think it's any nerves. I'm really, they're missing a lot of shots that they normally don't miss. Okay, Jay, Vinny, well, you can see what he said. I guess he'd rather play off stream when he's playing a better person. You got to watch old Vinny's old hustler. Okay, Sam banked the two back across corner. I believe he was playing safe. Now they're kind of talking with each other. So I think things are going to loosen up a little bit here. Wow. Pretty good safety there. I guess the two might go. Looks like he's shooting it. The two ball went. All right, we've got 138 views and counting. There we go. It looks like Fernando's going to try to play a safe shot. Uh, I believe Darren can touch that ball. I don't think it'll go anywhere, but all right, we gave up ball in hand. I guess he didn't get a rail. Okay, red 3 in the bottom left corner. There we go. That's a true story. 3-1-7 and 5. I'm not so sure that's was a good idea. I like playing that a little bit different, but we'll see what happens here. This could end up into a two-way. It actually ended up, I believe he can cut that ball in. He's calling it in the corner. Let's see what happens here. And he missed bumping the 8, but the 8 ball will still go. I'm sure he'll call it in the corner left. And he did. This match is turning into what I predicted when we first started. I think this is going to be one of the best matches of the year. I think it's going to be pretty close. Again, Sam missed a shot he normally doesn't miss, but this shot here is, to hold that cue ball is going to be difficult. Okay, they called a timeout. Come on, give me a prediction. Somebody out there, let me know what should happen here. Well, it's getting ready to happen. There we go. Top English and come back 2 rails. Well, there's a couple places he could play this 8 ball if he banks it. 1 rail back under him, maybe 3 in the side. That's a high risk shot on these diamond tables. These pockets are tight. Kimberman 29, my old road dog. Me and you should play the winners. Okay, we had a safety shot played there. Somebody's going to end up having to bank this, or we're just going to get into a safety battle. Yeah, Jay, I'll let you run that, set that match up. I'll play him. I'll play with you. Yes, sir. That was a good shot. I agree. Okay, looks like he called it. There, Vinny is on there trying to rob. He missed it, and that's what happens when you miss a bank shot. I'm pretty sure this match is over. Vinny, you trying to get a lock again? Okay, Craig and Darren snapped that one off, so the score is now 4-2. Uh, but Vinny, I will say you and Gabe would be a very, very tough team to beat. Maybe you and Gabe should call somebody out, like maybe I don't know, Padre and Joey Yarborough, or maybe Adam Wallace. See how that goes. Nice break, and the 1 ball dropped. Thank you, Matt. Not as good as you, buddy. We need you back in here, big time. You or Jeff. Jeff's got that English accent. All right, let's see what Craig's going to do. Okay, Craig elected to take the little ones, and the little ones are looking good, other than the 6 ball. Vinny out here make a move. Yes, sir. True story. You're right. Vinny out there looking for a lock. My Padre voice. Moves will be made. There you go. All right. It looks to me like Craig and Darren trying to step this up a little bit. Oh, he shot that a little hard, but he come out of it real nice. He got a roll for sure on that one. And I noticed that Sam and Fernando, they come out here with their classic Q shirts on with their names on it. They come out here like pros. But they got work to do with that 12 ball down there. If that, I believe that's a 12. He run into the 15, which was a good thing. Now he cut that 13 over. I just don't know what he's going to do with that 12 ball. I guess he could bank it right now, or I don't even know if he can cut it into that 5. That looks a little deep. Thirteen used the 15 as a safe to knock the 5 in. Okay, he now they have a pocket blocked as well. I think it depends on how they go with it. I think the solids are pretty much an easy out right here. Let's see how he goes about. He's going to shoot the 6 in the side. Let's see what happens with that 7 ball. Yeah, he played it for him to cut that 7 in and bring the cue ball back down. Oh, okay. Well, I guess he's relying on Darren's draw shot, and Darren can do it. No, he's going high. He played it perfect. He need just come off one rail, go back down the center table. This will be a wrap. He drew it over. I'm sure Darren will cut that ball in. Well, another game for Darren and Craig. 5-2. Well, we got a lot of viewers again. 153 views. Love it. All right, there's a break. We got the cue ball off the table. The 5 ball just went down the corner right. He made a stripe as well. We got ball in hand. Craig coming to the table. Okay, Matt, it sounds like you'd like to play Darren, looks like maybe a Monday night matchup or a Wednesday night. I think that'd be a pretty good match. You're a tough customer. Would you like me to mention that to him? I'd even like to come down and comment that match if, unless they want Jeff. Okay, Craig just shot that 9 and bobbled it in the corner. Thank you. You're right, Benny. That would be a good match. I think that'd be a very, very good match. If Matt comes back up online and tells me to mention it to Darren after their match here's over, I will mention it. What a shot. Combination and called it. Okay, Vinny says he's going to talk to Vegas about the line. Not sure what that means. Craig let his stroke out on that. He's called that 15 ball in the bottom corner right. Wow. Had it went, he was right on that 11. These guys got work to do, that 4 ball. Okay. He almost scratched in the top right corner. This could be interesting. I'm sure he's going to go for it, but he's going to run into the 4 ball, and he missed it, ball in hand. Bad hit. He hit the 4. So Sam's taking ball in hand. From the way I see this table, it looks to me like he has no other choice but to go for that. I would play the 6 ball. 'Cause I don't know where he's going to go with that unless he's going to play it in the side. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be interesting. Getting on the 6 ball is the key to winning the game. I think this is going to be an easy shot. Let's see what happens. You got to stop this ball and play that 6 ball either across side or in the side. Uh, he's looking at it hard, so let's see what he's going to do. But then again, I guess he could come off of the rail first and hit the 3 and bump into the 11, which would not be a that'd be a pretty good option too, because then he could hide the 11 ball. I'd use the rail. He is. It looks like he's going to use the rail first. Yep, there you go. Wow, what a shot. Now he's all you got to do is hold it. And I actually like the top right corner better because you can hold the cue ball better. I guess he might be able to make this with the bridge. No. Sam's got one of those. Yeah, he's got an extension built into his cue. And they're coming back with 5-3. That was a pretty good out. Okay. Good out. Yes, sir. Okay, rooting for Fernando. Nice. And she's watching with you. Great. We got 169 views, and right now we got, I believe, 28 people watching the match. Again, we've got them from Ireland, Germany, West Virginia, St. Louis, Ohio, and somebody's watching from Alabama. And of course, all of Classic Q viewers from here in Clarksville and some in Nashville. And we appreciate you. Okay, we just had a break. Sam's at the table, ball in hand. And Kentucky. Yes, sir. Sorry about that, Road Dog. I would never leave you out intentionally. And them big ones do look good. Key here is getting, connecting the dots and getting on the 8 ball. Yes, sir. Looks like Sam's looking at that 11 ball, or Fernando, I mean. Nice shot. I'm not so sure I like that shot. Let's see if he can get back there and get shape on that 8. There's a lot of traffic out there. Trent, good hearing from your brother. I want a Chris Monday night. Okay. I'm sure we can get him the word. If Chris is on or watching, he's not down here at the queue. Please come online and say if you want this or not. Okay. Whoa. Okay, he ran into some traffic. Let me try to keep up with moves will be made. I sound like Danny Dilberto? Okay, thank you. I don't know who that is, but okay, Vinny's calling Jay out if he wants to play off stream. Dario said hi. Okay, hi back. And Vinny, my old road dog Jay has accepted your challenge. I wish you guys would play on live stream though, and I'll comment. Craig just missed that red 3 in the top left corner, but he got a roll out of it. The queue is almost not packed, but there's no tables open. And now everybody's setting in the way of me. I can't watch the table anymore, so I'm at to watch the computer. They called a timeout. It looks to me like he can go through there and barely touch at 12. Okay, Vinny. All right, Jay. Vinny doesn't want to play on on stream, so you two are gonna have to get together and set something up. And Trent, I hope the Chris you're talking about comes up online and that match gets up off the ground. I know you'd like to play live stream. I hope you would. You're a great player. All right, Jay accepted it, Vinny, so I guess you can work out the details here on the stream between you two or run into each other down here. Thank you, Trent. I'd love to see you play a live stream match down here, buddy. All right, we got 27 people, I think, watching it and 179 views. Darren just pocketed that ball. Craig's coming to the table. Yeah, we got you, Vinny. Jay understood what you said. All right, looks to me like that was just a pretty good safety there. Let's see what Sam does. And Sam tried to tie up a ball, and he did a pretty good job of it. I can't see down there, but it looks to me like that 7 ball is locked up. Okay, they've called a timeout. Use the two to knock it out. There you go. I like making a couple of balls before that happens. I'm not sure, Vinny, on where that match would be played. I would love to see it played down here on a live stream, and I don't know which Chris Trent's talking about. The only Chris I know, I think his name is Chris Austin. But I'm willing to pass out here on the stream, whoever, or try to help get a match lined up. There's some great pool players around here. All right, Fernando's looking at that. He played a pretty good safety on him. If he's wanting to hit that ball, we may have to have somebody watch this. I believe he's gonna. Oh, I don't know what he was trying to do there. Ball in hand. Now he's moved the two ball out. He played safe and rolled the ball back down in the same position for Sam to give it a try. So let's see what happens. Okay, Sam gave him ball in hand. Looks like they're going to try to pocket their balls. Yep, exactly. Good. That's a pretty good way of doing it as well, tying that eight ball up. I think Darren's going to get that seven ball out of here and lock that cue ball up on that 12 or the 8. No, I guess he's changing up. Going to play safe again. There you go, Matt. Exactly. Park the cue ball on top of the stripe. Yes, sir. That's why we don't have a lot of money matches with you in it, Matt, because you see all these shots and you're a great pool player. And I think they're just created more problems for Craig and Darren by rolling that six down in there. They're going to need a ball in hand to do something with that. Yeah, they didn't have a timeout. Craig had ball in hand and didn't take it. So now Sam is going to. That's ball in hand. He didn't get a rail afterwards. Yes, the six frees up to seven. Well, he's put it in there just a little bit tighter. I think what they're trying to do is lock it up where there's three fouls apiece where they can restart the game, the match. Uh, game nine. What's going on right now? I believe I would get this ball, the four ball, and one ball off the table, and then worry about all that. He's okay. This is a good shot too. As long as you don't make. There you go. Darren knows how to play pool, but the six and seven is not. They're going to have to get rid of it now if they get ball in hand. The six and seven is the next shot, I would imagine. And I really don't like where the 8's setting. So let's see what happens here. And I can't tell if the 7 will go or not. Well, this match got underway at about I think it was a little after 6. He put a lock-up safety on him there, big time. I don't know if I'd mess with them balls. I don't know what. That's a tough shot. It's ball in hand no matter what happens. Yeah, this is. Looks like he tried to lock that 7 up. Let's see what happens here. I kind of like shooting the 6 into the 12 right here and leaving the cue ball on the 6 or behind the 8. Hmm. Well, that was interesting. He can bank that ball. I don't know if it'll go by the 4 or cut it up here in the corner, bottom right. I don't. He's banking it. I'm not so sure that ball will go. But the ball's out there now. So, wow, this game got turned around quick. Mm. Well, let's see if he can work some magic to get down there on that 8. I'm sure that 12 ball cutting the side. How's he gonna? What's he gonna do with the cue ball to get back down there? Look at that shot. Did he get by it? He did. Wow. No, I don't think he did because Sam wouldn't be looking at it. Good try at it. Very good attempt. That's like threading a needle. He's going for the cross side bank. Mm. Well, It's just hard to hold that cue ball. That's very hard to hit that ball perfect speed. He might be better off going head on into it, bringing the 7 ball 2 rails out, and parking the cue ball behind the 7. It's got to be, you got to hit it perfect, but it is doable. Let's see what happens here. Oh man, wow. They gave him that game. All right. Score 5-4. Hey, if it's okay if we get you to play on 3, and if you could, if we could get you to go this way, because it would not, don't walk between the table. They got a money match going on. Cool. Thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, Matt, I agree. Wow. All right, here we go. Fernando's breaking up rack number 10. Score 5-4 in favor of Darren and Craig. And he dropped the 16 ball in the side pocket. So Craig's coming to the table with ball in hand. Looks like he's electing to take the little ones. Okay. Darren called the 7 and made it. The 5 ball's in a bad spot. The 2 ball and the 3 ball, actually. Nice shot. Craig pocketed the 6. He's calling the 4 ball across corner. What a shot. Not sure he's going to get any love out of that, but like he's going to have to kick at the 2. Look at that kick shot. Wow. Looks like they got a good roll on that. Because those, I'm sure Sam's probably going to shoot that 9 into the 2. Or does, nope. He's going to play safe, though. Yeah, locked him up. Looks like Darren's looking at the two ball, kicking it. Thanks, Bob. I'm doing a fine job from the booth, and you're sitting down there at the end of the bar drinking whiskey. Okay, now Sam's back to the table. He pocketed that ball. I think their problem ball is going to be that 9 ball. They got the 11. Okay, here we go. Fernando's going to take care of that now. Play that 2 ball. Yes, sir. Now he's going to force them to go into the 3 or the 5. There you go. Put that 3 ball over there. Let's see if Sam goes for it. Looks like he may be attempting it. No. I think we might have a safety coming on. Good shot. Got that 5 ball out. I can't tell if the 11 goes by that 3 or not. Apparently it does. And it did. Well, here's the shot. It looks like he's calling it. I'm pretty sure he's calling the 9 ball. Wow. Gotta let the. I like the 14 down the corner right. Uh, he got some love out of it. I like coming off the rail, hitting the 3 ball, and making them kick at the 9 on this shot. I don't like the combo, and that looks like Craig's going for it. No, he went for the 3. It'll be tough to get on that 8 ball from here, I think. A lot of top left English would probably do it if he makes it down in the corner. Yes, sir, Matt, you're right. Very risky. They're calling timeout. I think Craig's trying to talk him into playing a safety. The only way he's going to get to that 8 ball is play it in the same corner or bank it. Play it in the exact same corner. He's got to put left-hand English on that cue ball, but he's playing safe, and he's going to try to leave the cue ball, which, well, I don't know about perfect. I believe that 9 ball can be made by coming off of the 10 or 14 ball, whatever that is. Yeah, I wouldn't have done it like that. Well, yeah, you're right though, Matt. That's risky business what they're doing, and it's prolonging this game, but that's part of the business. I think he went for it, and we may have a tied up game here. He hit it pretty good. Fernando hit that good. Played uh, pot that 8 ball in the last pocket. And we have ladies and gentlemen, we have a match 5-5. I said at the beginning of this match that it was going to probably be a real tough match, and I don't know, they just all don't seem to be shooting like up to their speed. Maybe it's the live stream. Yes, sir. It's a possibility of it going hill. And that's right. Yeah, singles. That's why you got to have the right chemistry and when you're playing the Scotch doubles. But we have a match here, and Craig and Darren just called a timeout. And it looks to me like they're trying to decide on what to do with it. I kind of like pulling it back and playing it down in the top right corner. But I guess you could follow through and come out and play it in the bottom right corner. I like the draw shot better on this. Well, let's see what's up. Looks like he's going to follow it. Wow. Well, he would have been rewarded. The bad news now is those 5 balls are makeable. I like cutting that 13 ball and leaving that cue ball down there, playing a 9 aside. I guess he's really going for a double safety. Well, for sure he was playing safe, and he even got a little love at the end there. These guys can pocket balls. Nice hit by Craig, and all these balls are still doable. He made it. Oh, he hung it. Well, Darren's going to kick at it. Let's see what happens. Even if he makes it, it's going to be a bank. I like hitting it and getting a rail and not making it. And he didn't get a rail. This should be a wrap. Well, it should be 13 in the corner, 8 down in this corner. Should be game. Well, this could be the first time Sam and Fernando go in the lead. Oh no, he missed that ball. Believe me, for all you viewing this, most of you know these guys anyway. They don't miss balls like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a safe's coming up here. He's gonna. I can't believe he's kicking at this ball. Well, maybe he'll make it. And he did. Nice shot. Wow. Score is 6-5. Nice kick shot. That's why I'm in the commenting booth and not on the pool table. A very nice shot from Fernando. I hope everything turns out good there, Robert. All right, we got rack number 12 on the way. Ball down. Sam broke, and Fernando's coming to the table. And that was a very good break. And I like those big ones. He's going for the side pocket 12 shot. Yes, I can believe that. Yeah, nice. That last shot was a good shot. Always good to see a good one. Nice shot by Sam. Let's see if he gets any love. I don't know if he can thread the needle between those two balls. It's gonna be this could be another shot of the evening if he cuts that ball in. That was a tough cut shot. Okay, the little ones. Let's see what happens. Darren's coming to the table. We need to get some call outs, guys. Get that Monday night match going again. And if he's going to do Wednesday nights, a lot of good pool players come down here and mix it up. We got 220 views, and right now I believe we got over 25 people watching it. And again, we appreciate you. Anyway, Craig just scratched, and Sam's got ball in hand. Let's see if they can finish this off. I like starting down at the bottom, but again, that's why I'm on the mic. Nice shot by Fernando. Let's see how he gets on that dime ball with this. Looks like he's following it. And he's going to have to do something with the cue ball to bring it around to get to that 8. You got a lot of traffic out there. Yes, sir. True story. You're right. Sam's shot selection is being saved. Yep. Sam's going for the corner. It's makeable. And he made it. Well, they're pulling in the lead. 7-5. So at the very beginning of this match, I believe somebody was pulling for Sam and Fernando on the comeback, and he right at the moment he's on cue. But I think there's a lot more game left here. All right, Craig, a good break from Darren. Craig's coming to the table. Let's see what he's going to shoot the stripes. Okay. Oh, and he missed that first shot. Let's see what happens. All right, Fernando's taking a swing at the stripes, made one. Sam's calling an 11 ball across side, and he put the 16 ball in there. So Darren coming to the table with ball in hand. I like them getting out from here. I believe that this is runnable. And we haven't seen a run out all night. Let's see if they can do a run out. I think this is doable. Nice shot from Darren. Brought that cue ball back around. I just hope this don't end up into a combination. Nice, very nice. He's kind of tree topped a little bit. I think that ball's makeable. Just hard enough to put it in the pocket. Bring it out. Oh, I don't know about all that. Two's in an awkward position. Looks like Craig's playing safe. I don't know if that 13 ball goes in the side or not. I'm pretty sure they won't mess with that 11 yet. Here comes Fernando. Okay, Darren's looking at the, I believe that's a 2 ball. Might be the 6. That's a 6 ball, yeah. Played safe. And these safeties are actually what's hurting Craig and Darren. You know, having to bring them balls away from the pocket. That's pretty good safety right there. He got a good hit, and he made the ball, but he didn't call it. So Craig's going to try to play safe, and he got a pretty good safe in. But I believe he can come off the rail, hit this ball down here by the bottom corner. I think that's a 10 ball. Now, I don't know if he called safe or not. Apparently he didn't. So Sam's going to the table. Called the corner pocket, I believe. Yep. Mm, this is going to be okay. He's going to try to cut it. Wow. Nice shot. Wow. This is going to be interesting. I think that cue ball might come off that 7. Let's see what happens here. He made it. Well, 8-5. 8-5. Sam and Fernando's mixing it up in the grease now. One more. She's coming right here. Q's got a lot of people down here. Yeah, that was a very good shot. True story. Jumping out there 8-5. I need Darren and Craig. They're going to step their game up a little bit here. He dropped the ball. Fernando's coming to the table. This does not look like a runaway rack. There's a lot of problems here. Nice, Vinny. Vegas was wrong. Sam called the 10 ball in the corner. Right. Nice shot. He tried to do that 9 ball off the 5. Yes, sir, Robert. Bob, there is a good match going on here. Very good. There you go, Matt. Chilling at the house in a recliner. Love it. Yeah, they're missing a lot of balls they normally don't miss. And now all these balls are makeable. It might be a little problem to get on the 8, but yes, sir, they're coming back. Thank you guys for coming in. Let's see what Sam does. Hmm. All right, let's see what they got now. Well, Craig played safe, and I believe he got away with a very good safety. Good hit, got a rail. Darren's going for it, going for the 6 ball, and he hung it up. They might get out here. He's looking to see if the ball's frozen, if they can play a safety off it. It's going to be tough to get it to go by that side pocket, but it's makeable. He brought it around. You got to, wow. I believe he might have hooked himself. He did. He's hooked. I can see it on the computer. He might be able to catch a piece of it, but if the ball's froze, he's going to have to get a rail afterwards. He got a piece of it. I'm not sure where he called that ball, and he actually got some love out of that. Wow. I think he'd be better off coming off that 1 ball just enough to get to the rail. I think he left him an open shot on the 14. He knows he's going to run into that 2, but he's not if he puts a little low left on it. He's shooting it high. Well, Bob's hooked behind the 3 ball. Or, I mean, Fernando. He's going for a kick shot. Missed the whole ball in hand. Here comes Darren to the table. He jumped out of the chair for this one. I like getting that 6 ball out of that corner. All right, ball down. Craig's probably going to shoot the 4. Yep. Darren, 6 ball. Or 2 ball, I mean. I'm sorry. He's looking at everything. I just don't like that 6 blocking that pocket from all them other balls, having to play combination. I definitely shoot the 2 ball. And this is the part that's tricky. Unless that 7 goes by that 6, I just don't like the combination. And I believe he's going to play the 1-6. He's looking at 7 and it's tight. These pockets are rough. It went. Nice shot. Good shot, Craig. Now it should be just connect the dots. He's behind the 8. He hooked him behind that 8 ball. Darren's got jump cue. I don't know if he's going to go for it. Yep, I think he's. Nope, he's going to kick at it, I guess. Look at that shot. Nice try. That's a hard kick shot. Here comes Sam to the table. And he hung it. He hung it up. Let's see what Craig does here. Oh, and he hung it. Wow. Score 9-5. All right, Darren's coming up to break. Yeah, Matt. Wow. Yeah, the game is. Thank you. True story. The game. They're racing to 11. Uh, I guess it's just a different animal on live stream. It was a good break. Darren dropped the ball. Decent break. There you go. That pressure bust pipes. There you go, Vinny. Yeah. Well, it's not over until it's over, but I know these guys, all these guys play good pool, so let's just see what happens. Well, he's going for 14, made it. Oh, and scratched. So they're coming to the table with ball in hand. A 7 ball is not looking good. Okay, he's going with the 2 ball on the side. Wow, true story. You think the game's over? 9-5? Well, you could be right. He gets down there far enough where he gets to that 4 ball and come off there and bust that 7 out, there's going to be problems. He's straight in on that 4. I don't like this. I'd have went down further. They don't have a breakout shot on the 7. Unless that angle. No, I don't believe he can get to it. It's hard seeing this when you're sitting in front of this computer and I'm trying to look over at the table and everybody's in the way. Sam called timeout, so they're going to discuss what they're going to do here. Well, we got 26 people watching and 243 views. We've got people from all around the world watching this match. Love it. Okay, he hung the 4 ball up in the corner. I believe we're going to turn this is going to turn into a safety battle. You're right, true story. That's a pretty good synopsis of what's going on. All right, let's see what happens here. I don't know if he called the 10 ball. He must have, but nothing broke out, so it actually worked out okay. But there is the possibility of banking that 3 and banking that 7. because the 7 will bank across corner if he gets the right. If he stop it dead, and that's what he's going for. Look at, oh, now he went a different way. He didn't call that. This is pretty difficult here too. Which one to go? He's going with the 11. He made it. Uh, this is tough. I think I'd go with the bank and leave that cue ball down under, let him try to bank the 7 if he missed. This is tough because they know if they lose this match that Sam and Fernando is on the hill. Okay. Not bad. He got some love out of that. Blocked that pocket for the bank, it looks like. Maybe. I can't tell from, looking on the computer screen if it'll bank across corner or not. Jeffrey Mayfield come in the building. He's been over there working. He works for Darren over in the pro shop. All right, let's see what Sam's going to do here. I believe he called it across corner. Look at that shot. Oh, he hung it and scratched. Well, let's see if they can do this 3 ball out. I don't like the combination. It worked out, but I still don't like it. You got Darren shooting. He's on the 50-yard line with this shot. Great, nice shot. Okay. Get you out another bowl of popcorn at the house. Game's still going on. I do appreciate y'all tuning in and watching this. We got 248 views and I believe 28 people watching it. Ball down. Now Darren's coming to the table. That's a good break. This is the shot right here. This is a crucial shot. You put it up by the 4. All right, Sam picked the big ones. Let's see if Sam, or I mean Fernando, what he's got planned here. I kind of like the 15. Well, no, I don't. Good shot. They still got work to do. I think he could do something right here uh, with some left-hand English coming off that ball. We'll see what he does. Yeah, I don't know. He didn't hit it hard. I don't know if the 15 goes by the 13 up here in the corner. He's looking at that. I guess he's gonna. That 14's probably gonna roll over by the 8. I'm not. I don't like that shot. Well, worked out. There you go, Vinny. See if somebody jumps on that bet. You'll take Sam and Fernando -3. So in other words, Hill right now 9-9. Wow, nice shot. Bank that 3 ball across corner. See what Darren's gonna do here. I'm sure he's gonna shoot that 6 ball, or he might elect to play. No, he's shooting 6. Nice shot. I think I'd be trying to play some kind of safety here. They need. They got too many problems out there on the table right now. They're getting too many balls off. Looks like he's going for the combo. No, he played safe. Good shot. Now we're going to be back into a safety battle till somebody gets tired and makes a mistake. All right, there we go. Sam and Nando taking it. I would imagine the odds would say that they could win it, but anything can happen. What a shot. And they called it. funny that you would ask what kind of food you can get here. Okay, true story. I'll ask Sam after the match what kind of extension he's got. I know it screws it. I know it's on it, the butt of his stick. But yeah, there you go. Wings pizza. Yeah. Thanks for answering that question about the food, Vinny. I'm not so sure you would consider that a three-course meal, but thank you for chiming in. I just ordered something, so get a little snack. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, I'll send you a photo of that snack. All right, yeah, I know you're in Belfast, and Benny, thanks for tuning in. Uh, Keep me posted on, update me on everything going on. Love you, man. Thanks for watching. Sam just missed that. He didn't scratch. So let's see what happens here with. I got a problem ball over there. I believe that's the 4 ball. It's going to be very difficult to get to that. He's going to have to play some kind of shape right here to play the shoot the 5 and get the cue ball over there. It's going to be tough to get it by that side pocket. But it don't get no better than that leave. Or maybe he can hit it here. No, he got two choices: run it up the rail or bank it across corner. That's right. True story. I'm with you. This is going to be a very tough shot. It's doable, but these pockets. Oh no, and he made it 13. Well, depends on how deep that 15's buried in the pocket. If you're going to come out of there, you come right out. But look out! He dropped a 16 ball. Benny, I'm cutting. What does that mean? I guess that means you're cutting out. All right, this should be a wrap. We should be at 9-7. There we go. 9-7. I'm cutting. I'm not so sure what that means. I'm cutting, but oh, okay, yeah, there you go. You're right. I'm cutting. I'm cutting the ball. I'm cutting the ball. There you go. Yes, Benny. Wow. My son over in Belfast understood that better than I did. Okay, well, we're 9-7. Nice shot on the 15 ball. I'll tell you what, those big ones are all open. The shot right here is crucial. He gets on. Well, he rolled it down, way down. No, that turned out really nice. Yeah, that slang gets me every now and then. Let me shoot you a picture of this snack I'm eating. Let's see what happens here. Let's see how he gets on this. Oh man, he didn't pull it back, and I don't know if he hooked him or not. If he didn't, thank you. I'm not going to need this, whatever that is. Thanks. It went. Looky here. Let's see if he can put a little right on that ball. And well, let's see what happens. Here we go. He's looking at it. No, we got people walking through the table. And sorry, Sam. People are just, then they're playing pool, just cutting through the tables while the guy's getting ready to shoot. A little distraction. He missed the whole ball because of it. Wow. Not cool. Yeah, you got a lot of people just walking around the tables and yeah, he dropped it. Well, they're on the hill. They got to tighten up. Hey, Will, good to see you on here, brother. All right, Sam's breaking. He changed his break up. So let's see what happens. Craig drilled that ball in. They got little ones. I don't know what they are. I sent the picket a snack. The picture is still sending. It must be the internet. All right, let's see what happens here. Hung it. Hanger. Yeah, bad Wi-Fi. Let's see what happens here. Looks like they're going for everything. All right, Craig coming to the table. Nice shot. He makes his 6 ball. It's a wrap. I like the 6 ball. No, I like shooting the 6. Again, that's why I'm sitting here in the booth. Nice shot, Craig. Nice. Should be a wrap. Beautiful. Look at that. And, ladies and gentlemen, we got a game. 10-8. I don't know what they're called. All right, we got the break. We got balls down. Good break. They're called taquitos. All right, let's see what happens. Come on. All right, he made a 13 ball, broke out that nice shot. We got a game here. Nice shot, Darren. I'm old timer. You can't challenge me no more. Too old. Nice, Craig. These guys are going to come back, I think. Shooting good. I don't like this shot. I like shooting the 14 first. But again, I'm just in the booth talking. No, first one to get to 11 wins. I like this shot. Yes, sir. Get in there. Oh, hell, he hung it. Nice shot by Sam. Let's see if they can finish this off. That wasn't good putting that 5 and that 6 together. Nice shot. He called that 5 ball. Nice shot by Sam. Another nice shot by Fernando. They're 2 balls away from wrapping it up. Here's the shot. He's calling it in the corner. Could be a wrap. And it's a wrap. Sam and Fernando beat Darren and Craig 11-8. Very good game. Appreciate all of you tuning in and watching the match. Thank you so much. And remember to, if you want a match, all you got to do, let us know and we'll work it out. Get you set up. So thanks for tuning in. You got anything you want to say? Oh, you want that green? Yeah. Count it out. Make sure. Should be 400. Good. What? Good shooting. Y'all shot good. You got anything you want me to tell the audience? Nothing? Fernando and Sam said thank you for watching. A good match. All right, again, thank you. We're signing off. See y'all soon. Thanks. Bye.